Yo, what is up, guys? So today we're going to be talking about how to build a good competitive team in Axie Infinity. What's poppin' YouTube? My name is Melonsocks. 2 months ago, I started my crypto journey by spending a lot of money on Axie Infinity. Now my goal is to achieve financial freedom through NFT gaming. If you're looking to do the same thing, then buckle up and let's dive into today's video. Alright, so you want to build an Axie Infinity team and you want to do a good competitive version of a team. There's a few things you're going to want to look at. First of all, you're going to want to look at zero cost cards because zero cost cards are very energy efficient. Generally, if you look at some of the upper tier teams, top 100 leaderboards, you'll notice that most teams have at least 2 zero cost cards. Some have 3, some have 1, but on average you'll see that they have 2 at least. So zero cost cards, super important. And secondly, you want balance, okay? So you want balance, not in just terms of your Axie's body type, but also the card moveset. So let's look at this. Here you have the Axie chart that tells you all the weaknesses and all the strengths of each Axie. Up top, you have Reptile, Plant, Dusk. Down bottom on the right here, you have Bird, Aqua, Dawn. And then on the left here, you have Beast, Mech, and Bug. Now, balance generally means you want 2 of these categories filled because it's like rock, paper, scissors, right? So for example, say this is rock, paper, scissors. So paper beats rock, rock beats scissors, scissors beats paper. Now, because you have 3 slots for Axies in a team, you're going to want to cover 2 of these categories so that you are safe. Even the most basic teams, Bird is scissors, Beast, paper, Plant is rock. So you cover all 3 categories in that team, and that is what makes it a really balanced and good team. So that covers all 3 categories. Another example, one of my favorite teams, Double Aquas. You have 2 in this category, but you also have 1 in this category. So that makes up for a majority of this cycle. Aquas is strong against this category, and the Plant is strong against this category. So you can basically do damage to whatever you want. When you're in the lower tiers, it doesn't matter too much if you have extra like a Beast or a Bug card. When you get higher up in the ranks, that'll matter more because Plants and Reptiles and Dusts, Terminators, you know, those are hard to get through sometimes. But you can make up for that by having Aquas that have a Beast part or a Bug part, like you might see when you watch me live. So when you do that, you cover all 3 categories and can do damage, bonus damage to all categories. So balance is super important. The final thing that you really want to be looking for when you build this kind of team, energy. Now what this means is a way to get energy from a card. So if you're looking at a Beast, you have Cottontail to get a free energy. You have Rice to steal an energy from your opponent. If you're using a Plant, you could use Aqua Stock, the watering can. So anytime an Aqua hits you, you just gain 5 energy for no reason. Or if you're playing Aquas, you got Nemo. Just play that with another card, you get a free energy. So something like that, just so you can balance out your energy usage. Because there's a lot of times where you're going to want to play a bunch of cards, but you don't want to go down to 0 energy just to play those cards, right? So you balance it out with cards that give you back energy after using them. Pretty straightforward. And then 4, I guess you could say, is damage. You want cards that do damage. Pretty straightforward. Now, keeping these 4 things in mind, let's try to build a team at a relatively low price. Looking at the front page of the marketplace, this is actually a really good, really meta bird that you could have picked up if you caught it right away. 120 damage cards are really high damage cards. And you also have All Out Shout, which does a ton of damage in addition to being a 0 cost. So that is really good. Soothing Song, Double Talk is a really good ability as well. So you could basically use this, pair it with some other ability, and you basically ignore all of an Axie shield, which could be detrimental in a 1v1 scenario. So in this team, let's say this guy is our backliner. Let's go Aquas for the midliner. So on midline Aquas, you're generally going to want Nemo because that gives you the energy back and it is a 0 cost. So very nice. Let's try to see if we could get a bug or a beast part. This would be a good one if you're on a budget because you get the beast damage, you get the 0 cost, and you get Risky Fish too, so that gives you more damage against plants and reptiles and dust. And then the goldfish is good. The only problem with this kind of build on your midliner is if your tank goes down really fast, you don't have a lot of shield to bulk up. We could get a sponge, that would be nice, but that would bring the price up quite a bit. Yeah, let's just go at the floor here. I'd say something like this would be really good. You got shield, some high damage cards, and a 0 cost that gives you energy back. So I am really happy with this. So we'll call this guy our midliner for now, for this team that we're building. We're gonna want a frontliner now. So frontliner, generally you're gonna want to plant. And then I always put health up to 61 because you want a plant that has a ton of health. You're gonna bring the speed down a whole lot because when you have a plant, generally you're gonna have Sirius on it. You want this Axie to be the last one to attack. So we're gonna look up Sirius. Let's get Pumpkin in there. Pumpkin is just always a good move. It looks like if we want to save a bit of money, we will go with the carrot on the tail. But let's see what we run into. This could be a good tank to consider for the team. It's got the lowest possible speed. It's got the max possible health. It's got Pumpkin and Sirius, so you get the energy steal and you get a ton of shield. Hot Butt gives a decent amount of shield and it disables the enemy's mouth cards. And then Rosebud here, Healing Aroma, heals you. So if this Axie gets low, you could tank up and heal and you basically get a second health bar. This could be really annoying in PvP and win you a lot of games, TBH. So this is what our team looks like. High damage cards and a 0 cost that also has a ton of damage. Our midliner Aqua, it has the ability to tank up, also has high damage cards and some beast damage as well to tear through the plants and reptiles and dust that you will run into after you get into like 1500-ish MMR. And then the Nemo 0 cost that gives you energy. And then finally our tank. Pumpkin, Sirius, Rosebud, Hot Butt. Personally, I like Cactus, but if we are on a budget, this Healing Aroma is not a bad pickup. And let's see, total 0.048, 0.021, 0.109. So about 0.16, 0.17 for a really competitive Axie team. Sounds good to me. So thanks for watching. That's going to be it for this video. I hope you learned something and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.